Yeah. Tell them haters. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. It's the man again. What's going on, people? Episode lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13. What's going on, bro?
Mr. LA Runs Dallas in the building. Flanked by what's your, I'm sorry. I know it's the 13th show. I don't know you.
One-eyed Willie.
Hey, Impossible Kid. Right, okay. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. One-eyed Willie, right.
Yeah. Natador Price. How you doing, sir?
Price. Where you getting
welcome all.
Today?
It is Wednesday. It is 8 p.m. and y'all know what time it is. It is time for the home of the organically fabricated, culturally uncultured, specifically unspecified, unradio podcast of No, I'm Right with Mr. No, I'm Right. And I am here as you are here with your two intellectually uneducated, entertainingly unentertained hosts, Mr. LA Runs Dallas, the main attraction, and
Mr. Price.
Nathan Price, yeah.
No, Mr. Price.
The unimportant kid.
Unimportant kid, right. The
Haven's,
kid.
Haven's dad.
Right.
Question mark?
No, hashtag Haven's dad. Get that right.
Oh, hashtag Haven's dad. Okay,
DNA test to prove it, baby.
Okay.
Get it
all right.
Absolutely. DNA test to prove it.
They can be falsified.
I want to say that I'm proud of you for getting that right.
I got you.
The first time in 13 episodes,
lucky
you were
number
able
13.
to get the intro without
lucky number 13.
fucking that shit up.
Hey, sir.
It took you 13
You were
episodes.
13 seconds into the show and you're already trying to lose sponsors.
No. First of
13
all, I want to point something out. I heard it just now. You say the N-word in the intro song. So you are the only
Nobody
one.
hears that. It's like the old school.
I heard it N-word. Right, yes.
Okay. See,
I was deeply offended.
See, you got a guest host. Our surprise is already ruined.
Right.
Thank you.
We've been promoting it for 2 weeks. It's not a surprise. We've been promoting it with pictures. I don't think anybody is shocked.
Well, for the ones who did not open up their Christmas gifts in August yet,
right? That's what it is.
I'd like to go ahead and jump ship into the show right now and introduce our two guests.
Right.
My friends, not yours.
Right. You talking to me or the public?
I'm talking to you, not the public.
Right,
all the public are my friends.
Well, you're looking and pointing at the camera.
I'm
so
pointing over, so that excuse
right.
people. Can y'all see me pointing over to him? He's not his friend. You guys are my friends, and so are these guys. Mike Sirois, Donovan Lewis from Sports Radio 1310.
The Ticket.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
What's
going on?
Everything's good, man. How about you guys?
Oh, we're good. I'm here every week trying to make sense of that dumpster fire over there.
I can keep this guy employed and off the streets. It's a good day. It's a wonderful day.
It is a wonderful day.
Hey, we appreciate you having us in, man.
Oh, thank you.
Especially because your setup is way nicer than the Ticket.
I know. This studio.
I've never seen more shit on the wall. These all the failed shows that are
right. Absolutely. Talk about it. Listen. Yes. That's like the veterans wall, the Vietnam veterans wall.
The casualties, the trail of tears.
Right. Trail of tears.
Like yours is up here now, but it's going to be moved over to the
right. I feel like I should take my cup and go pour out a little on the homies on lockdown.
Right, yeah.
Speaking of cups, I'm so glad. Watch this segue.
Listen,
this is Radio Genius.
Captain Segue.
Speaking of cups,
right.
This is one of the many cups that are going to be available for you all. You've asked for it. I provided it. No help to Nathan.
I believe you were cash apped a sufficient amount of money to split.
Sir, I don't even use cash. Guys like me and Mike and Donovan don't use Cash App, sir.
Right.
We're beyond those, okay?
Right.
We have Swiss accounts. You know what I'm saying? We don't use domestic bank accounts. That's what people like you are for.
Yeah, you have a tax shelter? Is that what you're trying to say?
No. Don't try to mince my words, sir. Yeah. Anyway, no, I'm right. Mm-hmm. Apparel, paraphernalia, all your novelty items, everything is ready.
Paraphernalia.
So please, yes, that's my word.
I'm listening now.
Yeah, I know. Now that you know the paraphernalia, we got
graphics.
I like using those words because we will have those too.
One hitter.
Right.
Yeah.
And one hitters. Right.
Chill.
We got the shot glasses, everybody. You know, you're going to have to drink from that side. You can stay
that
right
side,
there, your
right.
favorite guy if you like. And we also have No I'm Right t-shirts. We have our two guests that'll be donning those themselves as well. So, yeah, man.
Well, we received them. I don't know if we're going to be donning them ever,
right.
you know?
You don't know?
No.
Maybe.
I mean, car wash.
Yeah.
We could do
It
that.
looks like a nice shabby.
Clean it out. Are we cleaning out the attic with them?
Oh, I thought you meant
Maybe
a laundry
mowing
day
the
t-shirt
lawn.
or something like that. Yeah, on laundry day, I'll wear that.
Right.
I got nothing
I
else.
got nothing.
Right.
I got
put the
nothing,
shirt
so
on.
here we go.
The last
Right.
resort.
Right.
Your final t-shirt.
Absolutely.
Look, I guess I'm right. I don't know.
Well, you know what? It's a good relationship finisher, argument finisher. You get your lady, put the shirt on. She's like, "Well, I'm right." No, put the shirt on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Remember,
I'm
always.
right. Always.
It's
Like
like
the next
only-
ugly girl I have over, she's like, I need a shirt. I'm like,
Yeah.
make sure I get that back.
Yeah. Thank you. Right.
That's my favorite.
It's the only thing you have clean, and you go. Oh.
Right. That shirt.
Yeah, you start grabbing other shirts and smelling the other.
Can I get away with this?
Inside out.
Can I
It's
please
fine.
get away with this?
Like your dog is the only one that sees you in it.
Grab the Febreze, start spraying it. Right. Good dog.
Wash it in the
Dog
sink.
is sad.
It is Friends in Radio Month.
Yes.
So I brought my friends that do radio. So you guys are ticket employees.
Yes.
Last I heard, I don't, some changes get made all the time. Changes get made all the time.
Would you
So
focus on?
I just want you to understand,
an audition.
radio's
I
a
know.
tough business, and changes are made all the time.
You keep
Very tough.
You
That's
keep
very
trying to diminish my contribution to the show, yet you keep.
I don't have to
come back
diminish,
every
sir.
week, Nathan.
You
I
are
need
diminished. You
I-
are diminishing returns.
You
as a
keep
matter of
showing
fact.
up
That's
at my
what
house
you are.
for show meetings
Okay.
every week.
What-
So
what-
I don't know what to think, but without a check, so I don't know what to think.
Exactly. You are an intern.
Right.
Mike Donovan, please help him understand
Well, I will.
what his
I
role
will
is here.
in turn take my money from that jewelry that you got around your neck and your wrist. if
In
I have
turn,
to.
you need
Right.
to invest in some
Right.
hair products to
Right.
grow a little something on that dome.
Right. What's
Hold
okay?
on, hold on. Oh.
Yeah, whoa.
Right.
You're outnumbered.
I started early.
Yeah.
I started early.
Yeah.
Way out. You're way outnumbered.
Just crossed the blue tape.
It's all
Ball game.
that.
Ball game.
Hey,
Yeah.
as radio guys, do you really have a job? Is it a job?
Yes, it's a job, and it's funny because that's probably the only thing that gets me going a little bit, because I'm a mild-mannered guy. I have fun all the time, but because our show is on 10 to noon every day, and people think that we only work 2 hours a day, and that's it.
That's what I
We
thought,
don't
man.
do
I just
anything
you
else.
guys
I
got a
only
cushy
work
job.
2 hours. He's got to do a lot.
That's probably the only thing that gets me going a little bit, to try and argue and say, hey, man, this thing is basically a 24/7 job because of the way our station is formatted, because we just don't talk sports. We talk about everything that we do in our lives, and we'll do things specifically for segments. So, you go out of your way to do things. So that's considered work. If I'm watching a Cowboy game or I'm watching a Mavericks game, that's work. And a lot of people don't get that and don't understand that. But that's okay. It is what it is. We have a fun time now. If you talk about this job not being a job because of all the fun we have, then I can definitely say yes, because we go to work and we laugh all the damn time, and we have so much fun doing it, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Right.
These are your friends. These are your family that you go to work
Absolutely,
with every day.
absolutely,
Okay.
because you're totally invested in what's going on, and the goal when I was in college was to have a show with my name on it, and it took a long time and a long road to get that going.
Right.
But it finally happened. So it's like, okay, you made
It
it.
half happened.
Well, my name is on it.
Yeah,
so-
you know Norman D.
Right. My name is on it.
It's the letter. I mean, hey, we starting. It's gonna stretch out to Donovan soon
Got
enough.
like 15 more letters.
Yeah.
Add on, but we'll take it.
That's okay. I'll
You got
take it.
the ampersand and then D.
Exactly.
One letter at a time.
There you go.
Norman Doe.
Right.
Norman Dono.
Look, you came a long way from being the double D on bad radio, right?
Right. So it's something. And you talk about friends in radio, man. This is my partner right here in crime. We talk all the time. We have so much stinking fun. at the station that it's a once in a lifetime dream job for sure.
I wish I could relate. I mean,
Trust and love.
You know, like when somebody won't leave you out to hang you out to dry,
Right.
you know, always talk about you even though they know that you're better than they are. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Sir,
things like that.
how many times
makes this a hostile
have
work
I
environment.
provided a home for you? Have I provided all these things for you? You know, I put you on display, sir,
You put
for
me
my
on
fan base
Your
to
fan
see
base
you.
to see me.
Yeah.
Because they were tired of looking at you.
No,
Right.
they love
were
seeing
like,
me.
we need
They just
somebody-
didn't know who the alien
Right.
was. I kept inviting around
Right,
everything, and I just
right,
said,
right.
"Hey, he talks too."
He does,
And then
yeah.
look, there you go.
Hey, I'm a puppet now. Right? Yeah, okay, got you.
Look, let me put my hand in.
Right, yeah.
You see how you
Right, yeah. I'm up.
There
I'm
you go.
talking. Right. Yeah.
So, Mike, you worked the longest with Norm, right? Directly or?
I mean, longer than Donovan as far as on his show. Yeah, I've been producing him for, I think, 12 years, something like that. Yeah.
Damn.
So it's been a long time for sure. But man, when this guy came on board, it was a big change, like for the better, 100%. You know, and Norm is freaking awesome, and you know, dude, that is one unique dude, great human in
Absolutely.
our area.
He is.
Like I can't even say it enough.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
And everyone asks me like, oh, does he chew you out? Does he get mad at you? Like, his customer service normal? Like, he's never once. And I show up late. I fuck stuff up sometimes. Dude, the first...
Speak on it.
I won't want to say it was the first week. No, I wasn't even hired yet. I was... I don't know if you know the whole history, but Mike Bassick used to be the producer.
Okay, yeah.
He got in some deep shit. And
Was that
lost his
before
job.
Frito or?
No, it was
That's
after
after.
Frito.
That's Frito, okay.
Frito, and then there was an open job, and he ended up getting
Gotcha.
it. He got himself canned for something he tweeted, and then
Idiot.
it was like sort of an open tryout, but I was definitely like the heavy favorite, right? Yeah. And I know it was the week of the Kentucky Derby. This is Norm's Super Bowl,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yep.
So, and this guy, Calvin Burrell, won it. Calvin Burrell. He stays on the rail, he stays inside, and they're going to win the whole damn thing. We're like, holy shit. So we get Calvin Burrell on the show the next Monday after the Kentucky Derby. But we couldn't do it during the show because he had other stuff going on. Do you even know this?
I have no idea. No.
So,
No, exclusives.
Right.
so
On my show.
we had to record it maybe at 8:30 in the morning, right? So we record Calvin Burrell, and you know, it's a horse racing interview, whatever.
Yeah.
And this was the old studio, and I don't know how much editing you've done there, but it is a flimsy system.
You can press one button and it
I
disappears.
pressed one button,
Oh.
and
Everything is
the whole
gone.
interview disappeared. And this is for Norm, his featured segment on the Monday after the Kentucky Derby. You know, like we got Calvin Burrell.
He's reared up, ready to go.
He's
right.
ready to go. The
Yeah.
interview was great. The whole thing, maybe 16 minutes.
I already did the fantasy call and everything.
Exactly. And I tried to like start the edit, one button gone. And I didn't even have the job, so I'm like, I go to Aubrey, who was one of the engineer, whatever. I'm just like, can we find how do we? And he tried a couple tricks. He's like, dude, we can't find shit. You press the
Magic
red button.
That is the worst feeling in
Can you
the
imagine?
world when something like that disappears and you can't find
Right.
it. It's like,
But
and
we
then
sort of have safety valves now, kind of.
right.
But that sumbitch was gone, and then I had to go back to the Norm again. The dude I don't even have the job with, and I'm trying to impress him this week.
But
I'm like, I think it's gone, Norm. I think it's gone. And he took like a deep breath, and he goes, things happen in life.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's Norm. That is Norm.
You kind of point at him and say, "You're damn right they do. You better believe it." Kind of skip off.
right.
Sunset.
Thanks, Norm.
Yeah, right.
So man, he's been cool ever since, man. I love Norm, but man, once Donnie comes on board, it's a whole different game.
So have you always been with the ticket? Just as far as Cumulus or whatever they were?
No,
you know.
I bullshitted my way to get the job doing weekend tickers
Okay.
at the ticket. It was just weekend, man, 6 in the morning till like 9 or noon or whatever, doing the tickers. You know?
Yeah.
3 times an hour doing sports updates, and
Yep.
I basically lied about my experience to get that job. But it's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know if this is good advice, but it's like, look, if you can do it,
Yeah.
they don't give a shit what your degree is in,
Exactly.
or what your history
just
is,
you
or
have
your
to do
resume
it.
says.
Right,
It's
right.
like, can you knock out 3 fucking tickers
Exactly.
an hour? Read the sponsors,
Yeah.
write the copy, make it sound professional.
Right.
Guess what?
There you go.
Yeah, and you show up. So yeah, I kind of fibbed a little, but I knew I thought I could do it. And then you just start doing weekend tickers, and then you start cracking some jokes on the shows that you're on. You know,
right.
like, hey, get the confidence up, and then they create a nurturing kind of atmosphere for you to make jokes and
Yeah.
laugh, blah blah, and then
You're off to the races.
Now someday you're gonna make $30,000 for 10 years.
Wait, hold on a second. I was going to say, my next question was, do you feel like y'all made it? So $30,000 is the upper echelon of radio.
Well, no,
And
not for some of us.
and by the way, keep dreaming.
Yeah,
Right.
no, it's
It depends on what room you're sitting in.
right.
Okay.
It's a long road.
Okay.
It really is. And all the kids that I get asked all the time about being in radio and doing all that, and I always preach patience. Because I started in '93, right when I got out of college, got the job at KLIF, and I'm part-time and just working Saturdays and Sundays mainly, and my compensation was $5.50 an hour, and I thought, whoa, I made it, baby. And then that was for about 4 or 5 months, and they had the overnight position available. And they called me into the office, and the boss even had like this down look on his face when he told me how much he could pay me. And it was something like 15.8 or something, and I went, okay.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I walked out and I went,
Yes.
winning. Yes. Fresh out of college,
Nathan,
making
keep drinking.
15.8.
Right. I can't get 15.8.
Yeah, man, that's
Can't
a,
get 15 McNuggets
right.
from me,
That's a-
brother. But keep going, Donovan.
It's
I'm
a
sorry.
long road, but it was a couple of times I wanted to take a detour because I just got married, man, and I was like, man, if I start a family, I can't feed my family on this.
She
you know?
married you with that salary?
No.
There's women out there
It has
like
to-
that?
It has to be love.
My goodness.
Great personality. That's what that is.
And,
Because if it isn't love.
and then I was like, we got to make some changes. So I almost went and sold insurance. I almost taught all that. But I had an interview with a guy for State Farm. And went to the interview and talked to him. And he told me, I would hire you right now. But that's all you talk about is this radio gig. I'm not going to take you away from that. So
man.
when he told me that, I was like, okay, maybe this is the destiny. This is what I want to do. So I kind of stopped focusing on everything else and just said, hey, you know what? This is what I want to do. It seems like this is what I'm destined to do. So you just jump in the car, you put the seatbelt on, you
Right.
turn the music up, and
Right.
you keep driving until you get to where you're
Get
going.
to where you need to go.
Right?
Just
Yeah.
be patient. So patience.
Patience, Nathan.
It's,
Patience.
yeah, it's
Right.
sometimes it can get the best of it. Trust us.
That's right.
It can get the best
Those
of
rough
it. but
days,
yeah,
right, those
yeah.
rough
You can
nights.
kind of see some light at the end of the tunnel, and if you're really passionate about it, then you just work your ass off and try to get to where you need to go.
So how long have you and Norm been together with Norman D?
It's been since 2016. So at the end of this month, actually, will be 3 years.
Okay.
We did the Cowboy Post Game show together for 10 years before. So it was that we had that chemistry going. So, but yeah, man, it was actually Mike's idea as he rode into the boss's office and said, you know what, you should probably put Donovan and Norm together. I think that'll be kind of cool. And so I didn't hear anything about it. He didn't tell me. He just told the boss, and then the boss called me in about 6 months before it happened and said, hey, I'm thinking about putting you and Norm together. And I went, why are you thinking that?
And I wanted to Mike get any credit on that. Just,
yeah.
I don't, yeah.
That's all right.
I feel your pain, man.
Right.
No credit.
And then it
I
just,
got no headband.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a headband for every situation.
Speaking of,
no shot glass.
Speaking
yeah,
of,
no
the pro-
tumbler.
as a quick spot, the products of tonight's show
Right.
are sponsored by Renaissance FD. For all your promotional items, Renaissance FD.
He did not practice that. He did not.
Yeah,
That's
Why
all-
do you
that's
look
all
at his
the
phone in the middle of it?
Right.
Yeah. Typing out the
There
script.
you go. There you go. Exactly what he
Practice
say.
it. Practice it.
Say it. Say Renaissance twice, not just once.
Yeah, that's the agreement.
Smile and wink in the camera.
Spell out the word
Right.
Renaissance.
Right.
Okay, got it.
Right.
So we had a couple of meetings before that and just said, hey, if we're going to do this, then it can't be Norm's show with Donovan going in. It has to be our show together. And Mike is going to be a huge part of that. So it was like, all right, let's do it. Like the guy had a partner in 40 years for 6 months.
Really?
That was it. He's been solo the whole entire time. So, it took some adjusting on his part to have a partner and throw some ideas off. And probably feeling like he was going to be outnumbered sometimes by Mike and
By
myself.
double
as-
teaming, right.
Never.
Right,
Wouldn't dare.
we're trying to get this subject on, damn it, and all that. But no, it's been great, man. It's been so much fun, way better than I thought it was going to be. Right when the idea was floated.
Were you
up to me
freaking
at
out about
first.
it, or were you anti at all?
The only thing I freaked out about is that, okay, if it happens, he's so used to being by himself
Right.
that if it doesn't work, I don't see them taking me back, putting me back with Bob and Dan.
Like ratings wise, don't
It was
work?
like, okay, if it doesn't work, then somebody's going to go. And then I think that somebody would be
You.
me. So I was a little hesitant as far as, all right, if it fails, they're not going, oh, you know what? A year it didn't work. Hey man, just go back with Bob and Dan. Everything's good. That wasn't gonna
If
happen.
they'd let you go,
we were gonna X somebody.
we the rioted, man. Okay, you're the only guy up there. Okay, you're the only one of us up there. They had to let you stay.
Oh yes, right. Oak Cliff boy, right?
Yeah,
Oak Cliff boy. Right?
Absolutely.
Hey, wait a minute. While Donovan's doing all this talking, Donovan has been surrounded by white people for so damn long because he didn't start with the ticket. No. We go back to some whiter times, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely.
Whiter times.
I was at KLIF.
How that song go? No, Donovan has a song for a segment he does. What's the name of that?
Oh, White People Land.
White People Land.
Well,
Okay.
someone sitting next to me actually wrote it.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter.
Finally, some credit, right?
Right.
Yeah. Thank you. Right.
Hey, we give the co-host some credit
Right.
sometimes.
Nothing wrong with being around white people. I want to say, put that out there to the
Oh,
world.
we know you have zero
I have
problem
no problem
with
with being around
specifications of a
I
white
am-
woman.
I
We
am-
know. Oh, we know, sir.
Now you're talking about
no,
women,
sir.
so I
They
can't-
saw
I
you a
can't like
mile.
the fair- I
They
can't
saw
like
you
the
a mile
fair-skinned
away.
woman.
Mike was like, "Hey, it's just a black guy that's actually what." He already knew when he stepped in the door what you were. He knew what you were.
Who I am?
He
What I
know,
am?
no, he knew what you were.
Educated
Okay.
black man.
There you
Yeah,
with
blobbity, blobbity,
for
yeah.
the fair sex. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
and
That's
fair skin sex.
Right,
Right,
yeah.
right.
See, listen,
the fairer the better.
You're the one with the tunnel vision. I'm the one that I like it all. I'm an equal opportunity guy. I like every shade, all of them. I said
I'm
this
so
before.
sure.
But LA,
Color me bad.
It's
Right.
not funny if I say that I like all women, but for LA, it's like, oh no, I got to put you in this box.
Yeah, for LA,
right.
for the Sarahs and
Sure, Jessica's.
the Penelope
Yeah.
and
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie,
Every Mackenzie that
Right.
he comes across.
Yeah,
That's a good name right there.
that's
Yeah.
right.
What's your name? Mackenzie.
Right, exactly.
That's
Starting to have some
online,
thoughts.
the
Right.
chat.
You already know what's about to happen.
I think I like her.
Right. Where's your white claw? Yeah, absolutely.
So Donovan, what are your white roots in radio starts?
When I got out of college, I worked at KLIF as a talk station. I had never heard of it before I started working there. So I worked there for 10 years. And then after that, I went to 93.3 The Bone, which is a classic rock station.
The
So I worked
Bone
there.
for classic
I
rock.
worked there for 3 years before I started working at the Ticket. And I tell you what, man, I almost didn't take the job because I didn't know about the music.
Right.
And I was a little afraid to step out of the comfort zone since I've been at KLIF for 10 years. But that was 3 of the most fun years you can have, man. Just discovering all this new stuff and all the old music that's so old to everyone else was brand new to me.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool learning on the
Because
fly like that.
you're a newly made Queen fan, right?
Oh, yeah. I've been
The album that
Oh,
came
really?
out probably like 20 years ago.
Oh, you probably put 30 or
30
40
on
on
that,
probably,
right?
yeah.
Which album? Which album is the introduction?
Well,
to
I
Queen?
just saw Bohemian Rhapsody. I saw the movie.
Okay.
I've always enjoyed that song.
Right.
But then when I watched the movie, and it was like, and then again, Mike,
Tell him.
He's an influence, isn't he?
Right.
Isn't he the influence?
I'm telling you,
Everything going on in your life right now.
my life is so swerved right now because
Golf
of this
and-
Wait. Is
And
it
rock
swerved
and-
in a good way? Or
No,
swerving?
yeah, no, it's
Okay,
swerved.
yeah.
It's swerved like a
Uptick.
roller
It's on an
coaster,
uptick. Right,
It's like
right,
every
right.
time I give it to her and I go, ah!
Donovan's in water now. I mean, come on.
But then after we stop, I kind of laugh. I go, ah!
Yeah,
Boy, that was
you
fun.
were right. Yeah.
This
Way
white
to go.
people land sure is fun.
Yeah. You white guys are swell.
Thank
You wouldn't. Yeah, you.
Y'all have some good stuff.
We're sweethearts. Just trust us.
Right, yeah.
Just trust us.
We won't trick you
We'll
again.
take care
Yeah,
of you.
Hey, there's no boats around here.
we did that once. Don't worry about
Hey,
that.
there's no boats around here.
Right.
Fried chicken is free this time. There's no
Yeah.
strings attached.
We're in Dallas.
There's not a box with a stick laying on top of it.
Right.
Look at that drumstick.
I know. Yoink.
Perhaps you would like.
Yeah.
Now you're Jeremiah.
No, we have the best interests at heart. That's
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Well, I was
Not
indoctrinated
ourselves.
early. I was indoctrinated early with that kind of
Boy,
stuff. Like
were
when
you.
I was it was like 1993 for me when I first listened to Bad Brains. Actually, it was a progressive rock group out of I want to say Seattle. Bad Brains and then Living Color, which had a black
Right.
lead singer. So I was like, oh man. And my dad told me, he said, well, you can't listen to. I bought The Chronic, and he said, well, it's got too many cuss words. So I listened to the alternative music because they cuss. but you couldn't hear it. You couldn't understand what they said.
Yeah,
You
it's,
couldn't
in a,
scream,
it's in a groan.
Right, yeah.
It's
so
muffled in a
right.
flannel.
Right, yeah. So I'm listening, yeah.
You can say whatever you want.
Everyone, yeah. Nobody listens to that. They scream.
Muffled and flannel.
Is it loud?
Have you ever heard that sentence before? Has anybody ever said that sentence
Flannel.
before?
Well, in some BDSM places, I would say, yeah, muffled and flannel is probably some sort of fetish.
Sir, this is
Yeah,
not.
whatever.
You will not start that on this show.
sure,
Not here,
Your
sir.
eyes get big
No,
when
sir.
you think you
Yeah,
running
hey,
something.
you
I'm
don't
telling
do
you
that
that,
on this show,
right.
okay?
My
This ain't nothing
tribe.
but a sausage party, so keep that conversation to yourself, okay? Understand that. So, fellas, what I wanted to know. Well, no, you know what? No, I'm sorry. I won't take your shine. You did have some questions that you stated you want to present to everybody. So I won't take your shine.
The questions, if you mean I wanted to have a trivia session on sports.
Because I was
just
going to take
general.
that from you, but
Okay.
I
General.
thought better of it.
I mean, I was gonna do it later, but now
Oh, okay. Well, but you had okay.
Because I mean,
we wanted to
later
talk.
on,
Okay,
once the drinks keep flowing,
then let's touch. Let's touch on.
the answers will become a lot more entertaining.
So
right.
then let's touch on what you wanted to speak about Area 51.
Area 51. So, do you guys have any idea, or have you guys signed up for?
Well, Mike has been having this
Storm?
ticket. I think you said about 2 weeks now, right?
Yeah, no, I know. There's no white people can't email.
Right, there it is. Yeah,
We know about
y'all
all
meet
this
up at the
shit.
same
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Y'all got the
Area
same
51.
same hat, same
All that
hood,
stuff,
whatever. Yeah,
right.
absolutely. No, I want to tell you about it because last time we talked, it was 1.2 million people that signed up.
Yes.
It is now at 2 million people going to Area 51 to storm to what they say. Let's see them aliens.
So,
which is an
so
absurd,
wait.
Which
So
is an absurd.
is there
quote.
a Facebook evite?
There is a Facebook
that
event that says, "Let's see them aliens,"
and it has 2 million on there, right? Going.
Not only
it's not
2 million-
interested,
no,
but going.
2 million going. I was getting that part.
Not maybe.
1.5 million are interested. Wow. So not only is it 2 million that are going, but it's 1.5 million that are interested in going
my God.
to see in celebrity. So I was going to ask you guys what y'all thought of that as far as aliens and wanting to be involved in that. They say it's going to go from the Friday the 20th to Sunday the 22nd. They're a little optimistic. I think it's going to last all of 10 minutes.
Okay.
And 8 minutes is going to be cleanup
Right.
from all the people that have been liquefied or shot in half or just imprisoned or whatever. So is that something that is absurd as I think it is?
It's completely absurd. But I'll tell you this: that so if you go to the furthest fence of Area 51,
Right.
I think it's 55 miles.
Yes.
Until like any
Yes.
actual base.
They counted in acres, right?
Okay,
yeah,
so
they
if
do.
it's
Yeah.
2 days, they ain't even gonna make it to
Right.
the fucking
Before the airstrike
first
comes in.
gate that they can't figure out.
Right,
you know?
yeah. And then they figure out, oh, we can't lock. There's no Wi-Fi. There's
Right.
no nothing. Right, what are we
No.
gonna do?
They
Right.
they got all the Uber pool there. So
Right,
all
yeah.
of them, yeah.
Exactly.
You had to get the Uber pool there.
There's gonna be snacks.
It was
yeah.
you had to pinpoint
Right.
because it didn't give you the location.
No.
It just and it says destination. It says somewhere around here.
Right.
I'm
Meet us.
standing right here.
Right.
Right.
Can we just break in here?
Right, I'm already here. Like this is the same thing.
Why not
Like,
break in
oh,
around the
and they're going at night because I guess they think they have a better chance when it's dark or something.
Dude,
Like
this is-
we
They
don't
can't
have
see
night
us.
vision. Yeah,
They
they can't
can't
see
see
us. No, it's nighttime. No, aliens don't
Can't
have
figure
night
that
vision.
technology out. We
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
see humans at night.
It's dark time.
Impossible.
It's dark. Yeah, it's nighttime.
Blanket over the,
Right.
They'll put
the
mud.
barbed
They'll
wire.
put mud on their faces like Predator.
Predator.
Right, yeah. Hide by the tree. Right.
I've got it.
Alien will walk out and just walk right by.
Right
them
by
and
'em.
steal.
Yeah. Oh, the T-Rex motion sensor. Yeah.
Dude,
Motion capture.
this is just internet insanity, which I support, and
Okay.
I love the chaos of internet
Okay.
fucking land. No one's showing up to this son of a bitch. There's gonna be like 50 idiots that show up to this, and they're gonna
That'll be
look around
hyped.
like,
Yeah.
okay, I
This
don't.
is fun.
Wait, you guys were kidding?
Right.
Well, you all,
It's all a big
1.5
joke?
million of you were
So
fucking
all
kidding?
1.5 million of you were just joking.
Right. Yeah.
Dude, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Like he's like, I bought pizza.
Right.
One guy-
1.5
It's on its
people.
way.
Right. It's on its way. Right,
It's
yeah.
like he's like no, come around the back.
Yeah.
40 kilometers east.
Right.
The back
Way
fence.
off.
Could you deliver that to the back
To the back fence. Right. I got your money. Don't worry about
Right.
it. Yeah. I got your
I
money.
didn't order
I cash
pineapple.
app you. I cash
I didn't
app
order pineapple on
Every
here.
pizza has pineapple.
you. Every pizza. I've seen a pizza with bananas on it now, by the way, which is
That's
absurd.
pretty bad.
That's pretty absurd.
Real
That's
bananas or banana pepper?
absurd. No, real bananas.
banana pepper's fine.
Banana pepper? No, not pepperoncinis. No. We're talking about bananas. Pizza
Serious?
with
B-A-
well, they are caramelized, but yeah.
NANAS.
Yes, man. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
The only way I know how to spell it is with Gwen Stefani. Right. But
Yeah.
yes, caramelized bananas. Caramelized bananas. So it is absurdly disgusting. I
might
don't
be
know if
interested in
that's.
caramelized bananas.
Yeah, like a bananas
That
Foster.
Sounds okay.
Yeah.
Bananas Foster dessert pizza might be okay.
Yeah. Well, this is supposed to be savory.
Okay, I
This
can
is
see that.
Sweet and
I
savory.
can definitely see that.
Yeah.
with that.
I would say you probably
But you
mash
can't
it up
put
with
any sausage on that bad boy.
No,
with
no,
bananas.
Not for dessert.
Sausage goes sweeter,
Not
savory.
dessert though, right?
Not with the what's called though. We can't.
You know,
Not with
sausage-
bananas. I
No,
wouldn't say.
okay.
Like I don't
A
think I
little
want
mushy.
my bananas with tomato sauce
On them, right? Yeah.
Oh, sauce.
Sit on that.
Sausage.
No.
Like if it's a breakfast pizza,
Breakfast pizza.
definitely.
Yeah.
That would probably be the damn bomb.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
You
may-
might have,
You could do a
you
creme
gonna make
brulee
that
over the top with some sugar and
at
some
you, man.
butter.
How about
Yeah.
the
That,
No,
dessert?
that alternative.
Right, yeah. Absolutely. Listen.
A flannel pizza.
Right. Well, yeah.
everything ain't Tostitos now. Now you know you can get some dough and roll
I
it
sell
out.
it to them sixth graders I cook for.
Exactly.
This is just my
Grilled
night
cheese.
gig.
Right.
Everything ain't American.
I mess with LA on part time. I'm a chef normally in my day job. So when I talk about food, it's serious. When LA talks about food, he's just hungry.
Wait, so you have an actual skill?
Well, what-
I have an actual
And all he has is head.
What got? All got
Amateur.
headpieces and
headband amateur karate career.
right, exactly. Facts.
Right? Yeah.
Fox, actually.
Fox.
Fox.
Right.
He's the next to the last dragon.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
He's not the last dragon.
Who's
Yeah.
the master?
that guy.
But then I don't know. You're in there somewhere behind there. Show enough.
Good job.
So he sure ain't.
He sure ain't. Where LA? He sure ain't.
Show ain't. But I surely is though.
Not
Show
really.
not enough.
I surely is. But I sure ain't.
Ralph Macchio. Absolutely.
Don't try it.
I'm trying.
No,
I'm
no.
trying to keep up. I can't.
These guys are professionals.
Right. I see how you pointed to them.
These
and I
guys.
said, I was waiting.
You see that?
I
These
was
guys
waiting.
are professionals.
Right. He said y'all didn't
These
include
guys.
himself.
These guys are
By
professionals.
proxy. That's another word. By proxy. Yeah, you were just kind of on the outside looking in. Absolutely.
So I wanted to get into a current thing that was going around on social media with you guys. I want to touch on what the Shade Room had posted, which was a little text conversation.
Okay.
It was between apparently a couple, new couple. I don't know. We can discuss. But here's how it went. Should I give them the?
Oh, please.
Yes.
Show them the acting
I'm getting a
skill.
fill up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here's how it went. Babe, I need $20. $20. $20 to do what, babe? My kids have a trip tomorrow. They ain't tell me till today. Shaking my head.
Riveting.
Oh, damn. Shaking my head. Well, they just have to not go, babe. I mean, they told you too late. Wow. So you can't give me $20? Babe, you gonna have to ask the kid's father for that kind of stuff. I'm not that guy. Laughing emoji. You know what? I don't want to talk to you no more. Well, okay. Then it was fun while it lasted. But me giving you money will never work. Unless you're my wife, I'm sorry. You got 3 kids and 2 fathers for those kids. Those men's gonna have to give you that money, sweetie. Know what to tell you.
It's like Mel Blanc.
Right, absolutely. Listen, the voices
I'm not applauding that. That was
Thank you, Johnny. Let's go.
Let's go. Was the most ghetto chant I've ever heard in my entire life. If somebody walked up to me and talked to me like that,
Right.
just
Come back next week. Yeah, it'll be the same thing next week. Right.
I'm just reading the text verbatim, okay?
Verbatim, right.
Verbatim, all right?
He took his comedic license with it, with voices and things like that.
Well, I think that was known, so you didn't have to break for
Well, I'm just saying.
you need to work on your females.
Right. No, that's his.
That's good. No, yeah.
Right.
Right.
That's a good one.
That's the good one.
The male voice.
Yeah,
the male voice.
thanks for continuing not to bring anything to the show. They
Right,
think.
yeah, right.
So,
Good job.
back to
Right, I brought
yes.
you.
Yeah, you
Right.
did
Right.
show I built. So, let's go over this, guys, if you shall. Do you guys agree with the lady on that decision, on that interaction, or the male?
I mean, if he's gonna complain and bitch about $20, then
Right.
I mean, come on.
Right.
Seriously.
It's
you
not-
knew what you were getting into when you met and messed with the chick. You knew she had 3 kids, and you know she had 2 fathers, and you decided that you wanted to have a relationship with her.
Okay.
Then if that's the case, and she's asking for $20, and you're gonna bitch about that? Come on, man. I think that's just stupid. He probably just didn't want to be there in the first place, just looking for a way to get the hell up out of there.
Okay.
Which may be the case, but come on, man. We're all better than that.
Well,
It's $20.
What, in your perspective, what do you feel like if a woman asks you for $20 for her kids to go on a field trip?
I mean, I'm dating, banging this woman.
You are
Yeah, then
yes?
I should have an extra 20. I lost my wallet today.
Right.
So I don't actually have 20.
So
guys-
you would be.
That was his
so,
way of
Like if this is all building toward asking me for 20.
well, the shirt isn't free. So
You guys, the shirt costs money, okay? The shot glasses cost money.
This is all production cost.
Come
These
on,
are production costs.
we ain't at the ticket, okay?
These are
I
production
can
costs,
give the
baby.
shirt back. I can't
right.
give all these drinks
Hey,
back.
I don't have patience.
Right, I know. Right. No, just
I'll just take one headband for $5. And then
well, no, you
could
just
give
it's
the
2
drink
for 5.
back.
It's 2 for 5.
Sir, don't sell my merchandise.
You could give the drink back, Mike. You just have a different mixer.
Right.
You won't want it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this,
$20 is
Yeah.
a reasonable. Hey, can I get $20 from somebody that you're having sex with?
Right.
And no matter which way that goes, that
So-
should be probably a quick okay.
we're automatically taking it to the realm that these two have been dating for a while.
Yeah. If
From
he
that
knows,
message.
If he knows all this about her, then yeah, I think they're
So
dating.
let's take this in a different perspective. Let's say that they've been dating 30 days.
It's $20.
Wait, is that
No,
a
no,
while
look-
or is that or not a while? Which one is that?
Yeah, we have to define what a while
Yeah, I don't
is.
think
I didn't know if 30 days made
30
it
days is
longer
not a
or
while.
shorter.
Right.
Right. Like,
That's
you know,
just
let's
a
say,
month.
I met you, what's today? Today is August the 14th. So let's say I met you.
All right, I know what 30 days is.
You got a grasp on it. You ain't been drinking.
No,
that
I'm
much.
just
Right,
saying.
right.
No, I'm saying in the
I got
third.
it.
I'm not saying that we
And
officially.
September.
Right.
Hey, Mike, now we're in September.
I'm not saying that we've been actually committed official as a couple
you know,
for 30 days.
Right.
Just that we've been.
Sure.
We started. Yeah.
LA is on CP time, so
Yeah.
there's the difference. You know what I'm saying? So that you might
Yeah,
have
because
seen
we
it.
all
I
know
don't
that you
have
ain't
that
no
one.
brother.
I don't have
That's
that
a fact.
I'm not your brother.
That's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
$200?
Dude, Donovan's all his history with white people, and he's more of a brother than
Can we let the guest speak?
Facts.
I don't know if.
Go ahead, Donovan. Sorry.
$200 may be something. $20 is nothing.
So you think you should give $20 just to any? You know.
I was
Well, everybody don't work on the ticket, Donovan. Come on now.
Let me say this. Do you feel as if it's not the amount? It's just it's the gesture. It's saying that I care about you and your kids, and I want them because it's all about the kids at the end of the day.
And
Is
yeah,
where
and,
you're going.
and it's the
They
principle of the
right,
thing. You
right.
know, you just don't want to be a jackass
What was
about
the
it.
$20 for? I'm sorry.
Field
Right.
trip.
I
Field
was
trip.
appreciating your voice acting when I missed what you actually said.
Yeah.
Yes, the $20 was
Her
basically
kid's field trip.
Yes.
Yeah, and she didn't have it. Now, my only issue with that, my only issue is we talking about time and how long they've been together. But
Right.
you know, a young lady with 3 kids that you're dating, you know, in a situation, why don't you have $20? That's my only thing. Like, if you have 3 kids, you know you need that cushion. Her,
Yes.
Why doesn't anyone have $20?
If you have kids, even if you have, because you know that things come up. You know that.
And
the kids,
why did you not ask me?
Right.
Why did you just tell me I need $20?
Well, maybe she just found out.
Right, I need
Like,
20.
I'm not going to look
But
at
you didn't ask me anything. You just said I need $20. I need a vacation. That's cool. Let's talk. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like,
But she doesn't have $20. Like, I don't know their whole situation.
I
but
understand that. I get it.
Yeah.
And I see what you're saying. But there are certain times where you may not have the cash on you. Maybe
Sure.
she just had a card and didn't carry cash.
Right.
And say, hey, I need $20 instead of getting up and going to a bank or something and going
Right.
to the ATM and all that.
Okay.
I just need $20. Even if she would have said, hey, I'll give it right back to you.
Yeah.
And of course, you would have said, nah, don't worry about it. It's $20 for the kids' field trip. Don't sweat it.
All
I mean,
these
maybe she could have
courses.
couched it like that, but.
Well, I think to Mike's point is $20. It's saying I'm smashing, I'm banging. So we're in a situation where we're intimate.
Right.
Not just that I'm paying $20 to bang. I'm
Yeah,
saying
of course.
that
You don't know.
that's a
specific-
bargain,
Right,
apparently.
That's
It's-
more
The menu
22.
is
22.50.
not out.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the internet says it's 40 now.
Oh, is it really?
It's
Wow.
gone up since I tried.
Well, I need to change the menu.
Right.
I need to erase the menu at the house.
So it seems like there's a
Chalkboard,
consensus.
The tonight's specials.
It seems
Got a
like
coupon, buy one get one. Yeah.
it seems like there's a consensus that this $20 is a just $20. So
Right.
definitely at the end of the show, I will just be coming by each one of you guys
To get
$20.
Are we smashing?
No.
I mean, that's the scenario.
You can smash grapes, you
Right.
can smash pumpkins,
Right.
but you ain't smashing LA.
That's a great band, by the way. That is a great band. Smashing Pumpkins. All day
Okay,
long.
so my thought when I was thinking, because again, I'm a guy that doesn't have children. I believe Donovan's a guy that doesn't have children.
I do not. No.
I believe Mike is a guy that doesn't have children.
I don't have children.
So
I have children.
as
Sorry, I want to be included in the group.
Haven,
Sorry.
right?
Hey, thank you, sir. Absolutely. Yeah, good job.
I saw
just-
the embroidered.
the
hat.
hat,
Right,
so that's
yeah.
about all we would know.
Well, it's
Right.
okay. It's
Yeah.
a beautiful name.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I used to have a
beautiful
girlfriend
daughter.
named Haven.
Right.
so
Great daughter.
I
With-
won't
With
go any
that,
further.
with that on the hat, it looks like a foreign land because
Right.
it's Haven's Day.
Haven's
Yeah,
Day?
it's like that's
I'm
like.
from-
Is it like Game of Thrones where they?
Where you from? I'm from Haven's Day.
represent
Right.
Havens.
And it's sort of in the Netherlands color.
Yeah, it's Nordic.
Feels
Yeah.
like a Nordic,
Right. Absolutely.
maybe a town in Belgium.
Right.
Carlsbad.
And you can tell that he's not very good at matching because he got it in orange, which
Right.
is nowhere on the colors of our logo.
For the record, the place where you used to work, Lids, they didn't have the color that I wanted, so I didn't want to wait.
No, you didn't go to Lids. You went to Fans.
That bought Lids.
That's where you went to.
But they bought
You done
Lids.
went to Lids. You done
They-
got service.
They bought Lids. I don't know if
Okay.
you know
It
that.
don't matter. I mean,
Black
people
and
buy
orange. That's a good color.
people buy
combination.
crap all the time. It don't mean that they like it.
Right. Speaking of, you can purchase.
There you go. Yeah, go and do your radio, boy. Go ahead. Look at you. Doing how I taught
purchase
you.
The sponsor.
all this
Here you go.
great product
Yes.
from us at low prices.
There you go.
We take food stamps.
Yeah, no, we don't. But we
Right.
will post the link for all the perks at the end of the show.
Right.
So my only thing is, as a fellow gentleman without children, I feel that this was a lady's way of skirttailing the responsibility of the children's father to be involved in asking for said money, in a sense, because you automatically went to this guy. And it doesn't seem like there's a rapport where he gives you money, because remember, all she said was, "I need $20."
Right.
It's
and
a
he
low
immediately,
number too. It's
True.
almost like you're just trying to broach the idea of
Right.
you handing me money.
and he immediately
For
said,
future-
Right.
he
No matter what the hell it
right,
means.
Yeah.
because he immediately said, "What for?" Like he didn't have no idea it was about kids or nothing. It was just like, well. You just,
Well, yeah, he said, "What do you need
Yeah,
$20
what you need
for,
$20
babe?" So
for?
he's still in the terms
Right.
of pyramid.
Yeah.
He's still,
Maybe.
he's like, "Hey, babe, whatever, what you need it for? You need got gas or whatever,
He
what I'm saying?"
sounds pretty tight to me.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
He's a tight gentleman.
He's tight with his money.
Hey, some people are. I'm
Right.
not discounting that. People are a little frugal.
Is
with
there a
their
number
cash.
though? I know you said
Well,
before
of course.
$200.
Yeah,
I mean, is that?
it's a number. If someone just said, "Hey, I need $100," like, "Oh wow, okay,
Right.
you need $100. What for?"
Right.
Well, Donovan, sure, I got it right there.
The fucking ticket.
Right. You work for the.
Well, hey,
The first letter of my name
hey,
is on
dude,
the show.
I'm the D in Normandy. Come on now.
But it's Norman Doe tomorrow.
Norman Doe.
Don't you forget it.
Keep coming, baby.
AKA Bad Double D Radio. Come
Right.
on now. I got 100.
I'm adding the O tomorrow.
Guys like him don't even say it's $100.
He gonna come in telling Norm, and Norm ain't no idea what you talking about. He's like, "Listen, it's due today. It's due today."
Guys like him don't even say it's $100. I got a hundo. I gave it nicknames. I got that.
I do think the amount matters. I do understand the principle.
Right.
And maybe it's the first time she's ever asked him for money, so you got to go through this situation. I can understand that also. But if she asked 20 and he asked the appropriate question, what for? Kids field trip. That seems right to me.
That's $20.
So I would give the money.
Freely.
I probably wouldn't even question it because
Right.
you never give out money that you don't expect back. And $20.
It's $20.
A lot of people, a lot of amount to some people. That's cool. I would say, all right, you know what? I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna get it back somehow.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for her cooking dinner or something,
Right.
or going to the bank and getting it back. I don't know.
We go to the
But-
movies, she buys whatever.
Right,
something
right.
like
I feel
right,
that
right,
if it's
right.
a $20 amount, then that's cool. Now,
It's almost like too low of an amount, though. That's what's
to really make. Yeah, it is. It's like okay.
but it's
we
almost too
just
low to
talk
be
about-
fishy. Because if it's 20 for a kid's field trip, maybe
3
it's
kids
just
field
food
trip?
for them. But
Right.
maybe it's 1 or
Where
2.
they
I don't
going?
know.
Yeah.
And it's just maybe for lunch or something like that for the kids. That sounds
As
plausible.
in, she had 80, it's 100. She had 80, and she needed that extra 20 to make it.
And
You never
if
know.
that's the case, yeah,
Right,
you
it's
just never know.
Yeah.
So do you think that this may be an opportunity to start to open up dialogue on their relationship? Because maybe he's just not comfortable with, adding to fatherly duties at this stage. I mean, who knows how long they've been dating?
At the last message, I think what he's saying, the last message that they said in that little text situation is, I don't feel comfortable giving you money because if you're not my wife. That's what he's expressed to say. In that situation, it would have to be us in a committed relationship for me to give you money. Now, once again, it's $20, but it's still his principle, and he's holding on to his principle. And I think that's the part where LA
possible history with
people,
how much money she's getting from the father of these kids.
Yeah,
and whether she's not getting it for a long time or getting X amount every month, like if it's
you never know.
or whatever.
And maybe he's been screwed over before.
How do you guys feel about
be careful about that?
handing out money at all? Like, what is your philosophy? Like, my philosophy is just to put it out there. If I give you money and you don't give it back, we're okay. But I know not to give you that money.
Fool me once.
Right? Yeah,
that's my
there's
philosophy.
absolutely.
You're talking
no
about
reason.
among friends,
Amongst
like,
friends,
a friend
yeah.
who asks you for money,
Right.
not somebody on the street.
And I would give it as a way to see how you see me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if is that money that you asking me for? Because of course, when you need it, it's the important thing. I need this money right now. But if I have to ask for it back, it's well, I got your money. Don't worry about it or whatever. It seems like they might see me in a different light, not respect me as much if they don't give it to me.
It's a hard thing to ask someone, even a friend, for money.
Yes.
And that's like a big step, I think, in anyone's life.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So
I still got a draft in my text messages to Donnie right now that I have not sent. So
Well, hopefully it stays with that.
unopened.
Can't send. Try again. Hell no.
Failed. Connection lost. No, but just I look at it that way as far as it's a test. It's to see, how you think of me and how important was it for me to give it to you, and do you respect me? You know what I'm saying? Handing out money to certain
I've lost
people.
a couple or a few $100 on that with
Right.
people who but if you look me in the eye and you're a friend of mine, like someone who I love or care, I'm gonna give you whatever I can give you that helps you.
Yeah.
So I'd like to ask each of you for $200 a piece because my fucking wallet is gone.
you know where it's at.
Just for pain and suffering.
Yeah, you promise you'll give
Just
it back.
canceling these cards and all this.
Do you promise you give it back?
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, next time I'm on your show.
No.
They keep calling. Can you come on the show? No.
Oh my God.
On
easy to book.
on September 20th in Area 51, I'll be the one handing out the money. I'll be right there.
I'll be the guy with the pizza.
Right, yeah, I'll be the guy.
All pineapple.
I'll pay you back by bringing the pizza.
It's in the pizza box with a huge pineapple
Absolutely.
in it.
Yeah.
There you go.
When you come back, I'll have your money.
Pineapple.
Right.
Oh my
Yeah, you
God.
can though. It's a slippery slope.
I did just yesterday, right? I live in Bishop Arts, Oak Cliff.
Oh, big
Mr.
time.
Mr. Oak Cliff, as Donovan calls me.
Big time.
Mr. Oakcliff.
And I was leaving my house, and this dude, seemingly homeless dude, was pushing a shopping cart. Really looked. It was hot as fuck. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
And I was right outside my driveway, and he's like, "Hey," and I hate to say, my first was like, "Dude, I did have my wallet then," but I was just like, and he's like, "Can I get some water?" And I'm like, "Fuck yes, you can get some water, dude. Please, I don't have to make the decision of handing someone money." And I've done that. I'm sure we've all done that, and then said no to that. I've been on both sides of that. But I was like, "Yeah, man, of course, I'll get you water." So I run inside. He's like, "A bottle of water." I run inside. I don't have a bottle of water. I had a bottle of Topo Chico, which is the sparkling water, right? So then I'm like, "Will the homeless guy care if it's sparkling water? Like, is this too fancy? Or
What
too
type of
bougie?"
presidents are you?
What if
Are you opening the door for the next question?
I'm like,
what if he takes a swig and just spits it?
yeah, dude.
What is this swill?
If
And then he's gonna say, "Oh, great water. Hey, while you're at it,
if I'm burning up outside, I just want a pound of water. I don't want a sparkling fucking Topo Chico.
Hey,
So I'm like, shit. So
can
I
I
grab this, and then I grab, and I was like, I'll get him a cup of water too. Then I go in my.
you're giving him options."
I gave him options. But
The greatest homeless moment of his life.
I open my cabinet, right, and there's like my cups and glasses, like whatever. They're not nice, but
Get a champagne flute.
But I was like, which one of these can I never see again? Because I don't want to make him pound it and then bring it back
come
in
back,
and like,
right.
scrub the shit out of it. So,
Oh my God!
the one I grabbed him.
Oh my God!
The one I grabbed him was a World Series Rangers Giants World Series plastic cup, which I had like 2 of them maybe. Because Norm took me, by the way. And I just filled that thing up to the brim, and I just walked in. I'm like, here you go, man. Here's Topo Chico. Here's the...
Oh, so you gave him both.
I gave him both.
Those are options, baby.
I'm like, take whatever you need, man. Keep that glass.
You upsized him. Yeah.
But then I got to thinking, was he looking at it like, this could be worth something? It's a World Series Cup
Right.
from 2011 or whatever.
And then he's looking at your house number 1743. Okay.
He's gonna come back like for dinner.
Hey,
Table
man,
for
I'm
one.
famished.
I need steak.
And bring his friends. We heard such good things about the Sirois house.
Right, yeah.
Table for 4.
Yes. Yes.
All his friends are like,
souvenir cups here.
all his friends are like, room and board,
Yeah.
B&B.
And then I'm out there valeting the shopping cart. Here's your ticket.
Right. Give him a shitty raffle ticket.
Yeah,
Right.
like,
Yes.
Tip.
Yes, Donovan and Mike
Just
on the ticket.
Kind of hands me a toaster.
Right, yeah. It's like, here you my good man. Yeah, thank you. No, thank you, boy. Thank you. Go back. Right.
Donovan, I heard you mention something quite hilarious today.
Okay.
And I sent this to Nathan. And
It has to be about the windshield wipers, right?
no.
Oh, no? Okay.
I'm kind of with you on the not so many of the manly duties that we're entitled to be men about.
Hey, man.
It's kind of hard. It's hard, man.
I'm trying to get over as much as I possibly
Yeah.
can.
You know, you just learned
But
to
you're not-
parallel park. So, I mean, come
Right,
on.
right.
You know, give you a break.
I'm working
you know?
hard on that. I'm trying.
I'm sorry.
trying my
I missed
best.
that. You just learned to parallel park?
Yeah,
Is
I
that-
didn't
I
do
don't
it
know
well
that.
on my driver's test, and my wife knows how to parallel park. So if we get to a spot where we need to
This is
parallel
gonna
park,
hurt. This is gonna hurt. Go ahead.
I would get out and let her do it. I don't care as long as
Okay,
it
so
gets
first
done.
off, okay, so wait a minute.
That's the moment I knew Donovan would tell me anything.
Yeah. And he said it on air. So yeah.
We're really friends.
Right. You can borrow money from him now.
Yeah,
Y'all are really close.
I can
Oh,
ask
my
this guy for money.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Get out.
As long as it gets done.
I would just go to another
A little
spot.
Chinese fire drill.
Yeah.
That happens.
And I run out, put it in park, and she
can't
scoots
imagine.
over. It's great.
It's great. Got your own little personal parker.
Oh, my God.
Shout out to
So-
your lady. Shout out to your lady.
And it didn't cost me $20.
It didn't cost
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
No text messages about I
No,
need it now. He sent her a text, babe, I need you to park this car right now.
Sit next to her.
I'm right here.
I'm right. Yeah. What do you expect? Yeah.
So,
So all you have to do is
Has she ever given you any issue?
None at all.
None. She's like, okay,
no,
baby.
she's very she may call her friends and dog me out. I don't know. But she's never done it to my face. So I really appreciate it.
Well, I like that. Securing your manhood.
Right,
man. There's
right.
nothing wrong
Hey,
with
man,
that.
it is
Listen,
what it
I'm with
is,
that.
man.
the hilarious thing Donovan said today, he said that the neck is the dumbest part of the human body.
Right. Okay.
The neck is the dumbest part.
Okay, so I missed that. So,
Oh, my
but
God.
there were things to back this. There was a top 5.
What were we talking about?
Dumbest.
It was a birdhouse question. I
Yeah.
know for sure. And
Crook neck or stubbing your toe.
that's right.
That's right.
Either have
Thank you.
a crook in your neck for,
For
3
3
days,
days.
or just
Or
stub
stub
the
the
hell
shit
out of your toe.
Oh,
Where it hurts for like
Which one
3
you
hours.
gonna take? And I said I'd rather take the toe because the toe may hurt for 2 hours, maybe
Yeah.
even 3, but it's done. But the neck thing is just stupid because you lie in bed and you'll all of a sudden like, oh man, I just slept wrong and your
Right.
neck hurts. So now I just come to a conclusion. What the hell does your neck do? Okay, it does hold up your head. I get it.
Okay.
But
That is a distant function.
You've seen some people kind of walk
importance.
around like this.
Right, necklace.
Yeah, some people have long necks.
A necklace.
Some people have short necks.
Right.
Only thing it does
Turning
is,
your head is not
okay.
looking
well,
over here.
I mean, you can.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm on the team.
But
No
You know,
neck.
if you're peeking around a corner
Right.
or something,
But it's just dumb.
Right.
It houses your Adam's apple.
It does.
And that's about it.
it's the
Right.
dumbest.
Everything that goes from your brain.
It's
to
the
your-
top of your spine that connects your spinal cord to your brain.
It is.
Hey,
it is
Donovan said it's
Literally
the
your
dumbest part
But it is
of the
dumb.
human.
Okay, comparatively to the rest of your body,
It's dumb.
it's dumb. I would give
like
you
I'm
that.
trying to think of another body part that's
That you
on
can
your
do
body
without,
that's
or
really dumb.
That's really just unnecessary.
Like you need pretty much
Everything
everything else,
yeah,
but your
evolution.
damn neck.
Well, maybe we'll evolve to the point where
And
we
that's
won't.
exactly what he said.
Right, we'll get to the point where we don't need
And
our
I think
necks.
At least they'll
evolution
shrink by
agrees.
half.
Because you know what? In an accident, with your head moves, it gives you the trauma in your neck if you're in a car
Right,
accident. So
right.
if you're right like this,
Or
it's
broken
all
neck.
just,
Right.
you know, you're good.
Or
You know, so you got it all.
a nice one piece.
Right, yeah.
You can have a onesie. A onesie.
Hey,
body.
so your torso can
Some.
include your head now because you know
And
the,
maybe a little bit of this.
I mean,
like
the
whatever
only
you
thing
need.
I don't like about it is that you'll walk around and everybody will think you're saying, I don't know.
I don't know.
right. Kind of like eyebrows that are
Right.
drawn too high or none.
I would say that it's not a body part, but I would say that the eyebrows are pretty stupid as well.
Eyebrows are.
I almost launched into that because this is a very evolutionary thing.
Yeah,
the
this
eyebrows
thing,
are
sure.
there to protect your
Keep your eyes from the.
I
right.
disagree
When your head
unless
gets
it's based
bad.
off of how your forehead is made. If your forehead is able to scrunch up for different emotions, then maybe the
Yeah, but
eyebrows are not.
We
needed.
don't evolve from communication and speech like that to say to be able to communicate non-verbally.
Sure.
But I would say that it's just
To
like you
protect
said,
your
to protect your eye. It's like an eyelash
Yeah.
or your bottom
But I
or
don't
whatever.
feel like it's a body part.
Yeah, it's not a
When
body
you start
part.
talking about body parts.
It's hair.
And
so
I was thinking, I was like, man, you start
Yeah.
listening or thinking about all the body parts that are necessary.
and it's
Yeah.
not.
And the
right.
neck.
I came to
The
that
neck.
conclusion today.
You know what?
The neck is the
I'm
dumbest
on the
part
team.
of your body.
We're gonna get a Facebook event.
Attack the neck.
Attack
I
the
don't
neck.
know.
You know,
It doesn't matter.
What's up with the
what's
neck?
up with the neck? Right, out with the necks.
Area neck.
Area neck. Yeah, get rid of the neck.
The only thing is good for us old school. You did the neck work dance. You
Listen.
worked that-
Hey, hold on, wait. That's another body part. That's another thing about the body. You can't bob your head to anything anymore. You don't know what jams no more.
Right,
No.
there you go. You all shoulders,
No.
baby. Listen,
Hey,
you can work
when
out
you-
like that.
when you hit-
baby, yeah.
When you hit this move right here,
Yeah.
when you hit this move, you gotta
Right.
know something jamming without
Right.
no neck.
Well, wait a minute. Now, not to get too graphic, but
Don't.
Whoa,
If it's
please.
not to get too great, just don't.
Get graphic.
females need their necks too. I think.
Ah.
Go to bed, Haven. So, you know what I'm saying?
You're supposed to say that first.
Right, but still, she knows now. She don't know what that means. You know, I mean, there's some
So much
benefits
for our
to the neck in
sponsor,
that way.
Haven.
Right. Exactly. No. Seriously, no. I would think that I would be on board with getting rid of the neck. I would say that. You got one more person who's on
You
board
can't
with
use
that.
the reference of necking like the old people
Right.
say.
Neck. Yeah.
Neck's gone.
No.
Yeah, it was the last
I mean,
time
that is a
any of us-
pretty
Heavy
You can't,
metal.
call, you can't call it a necklace anymore.
Oh,
What is it now?
The turtleneck industry is going asunder.
Out of here. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It'll be right over your mouth.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Right over your mouth.
The flannel.
You
Right
said-
over the mouth. Right.
You can cuss however you want.
Exactly.
Just like Soundgarden did.
So Nathan, it's time, sir, to
Is
get
it?
into
Well,
go.
I had a
Show's
leading.
starting to run.
I had a leading question into that.
Okay, show's running.
Shit.
Exactly.
Shit.
I have to be the
My fault.
producer
Yeah, you
somehow.
got screwed.
My bad. Well, I was gonna say, are you guys?
We can go. We're going over
Are you
tonight.
guys
We're
sick
going
and
over
tired?
tonight.
Are you guys sick and tired of hearing? We talked about it earlier. You guys sick and tired of talking about sports
No, man.
with
This is-
random people on the street? Hey, man, what about they gonna do with this? And what about you answer the same 7 questions all day, every day?
How is it being you guys on the street? Like, yeah, you're not like, I guess.
Yeah,
movie
we are.
stars
We
and
are.
all-
Well, he's in
Yeah,
Bishop
yeah.
Art, so you know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. That's they the.
Well, I'm trying to say
he's
that.
a star.
Hey, I'm trying to say that for Nathan, so So we're not really just all huge. We are, but going on the street and everything. Like, how is it? Like, is it really not that big? Not that much of a change from just being a guy that's just ambiguous, or is it really a big deal now? You are guaranteed to run into about 3 or 4 people somewhere.
I don't want to speak for Mike, but you do realize that the people listening are the reason that you still have a job.
Absolutely.
So when they walk up to you,
You hear that,
and
Nathan?
they want to talk to you about, it's not even a lot of times sports. It's about the station.
Okay.
And other people at the station. And they'll ask me questions about Mike
Right.
because they know we're so close, or the other host and all that. So and it's always like, hey man, I don't want to beat you down, but, and then they'll ask you questions. I don't mind it at all.
Mm-hmm.
The only time you probably will mind it if you're, having dinner or something with the wife and someone wants to talk to you about it and all that. But still, I mean, I'm not Denzel around here or anything. I'm not gonna say, hey, I'm with my family. You can't talk to me.
Please.
No autographs right now. pictures.
I enjoy it and I love it, man, because without the people listening, there's no way we'd be doing what we're doing every single day. So whenever anybody wants to talk about sports or the station, I will absolutely get into a conversation. It's just sometimes they get a little nervous.
Okay.
And the nervousness when they're talking to you, it just
Did they give you the killer?
Cowboys.
Right, yeah. What are you talking
What
about?
about them?
They want you to look. Yes, the radio guy. You pick up the conversation.
Yeah, take it from here.
Right.
You're the professional talk.
So they killer you guys, huh?
Right.
Is a killer some type of situation?
Right.
Mike?
I hang out after this show for like 2 hours outside the studio, just hoping someone recognizes me.
I do. I'm gonna be out here. So after the show,
Yeah, you guys wanna
I'll
go
be
out
out there.
here?
Yeah. We'll just
There's
pop
a
firecrackers
restaurant
and
right
roast
down the
marshmallows.
road.
Right. Yeah.
Lebanese restaurant
He
right
writes-
down the road.
he writes-
There's a chef donut place down the place too. You go get some.
He
Fine.
writes Sirois on a
Get some
piece
good
of tape
ramen.
Any of
and
it.
puts it on his forehead.
Yeah,
Not on
absolutely.
the back
Yeah.
of his
this
I'm
whole
here.
thing?
Right.
No, I mean, look, in the real world, it's very rarely. I mean, it depends on where you're at. If you're at a bar in like Deep Ellum or by where
Yeah.
I live in Bishop, I mean, you
Mr.
might
Oak
see
Cliff?
someone, and
Yeah.
dude, 9 out of 10 people are cool as shit. They're just like, hey man, I love what you guys do. I'm a P1, blah blah.
Cool.
It's a whip at our big ticket events only because it's
It's so many.
dense. There's thousands,
Yeah.
and you just have to kind of walk and every one of them, which is fine, but they try to stop you and then they tell you about the last time they saw you or something.
And you try to remember it.
Right, you're like, oh yeah.
Hey, remember me from? Isn't that the worst sentence to start with?
Yeah.
Hey, remember me, blank.
Or because
Yeah.
a blanket statement is always like, if I didn't know Mike and he walked up to me and said, "Hey Donovan, how you doing?" I'm Mike. I was, "Hey Mike, nice to meet you." And then someone would say, "No, man, I met you like 8 years ago
Yeah,
at
we already
this one event
Right.
that was at a
Random
about it.
auto
Like, be
parts
cool.
And you were
store or
probably
something.
3 drinks in, and you were
Right.
like, "Listen, what?"
I get that from Donovan every time I call him. Hey,
Right.
Donovan, what's going on? Who's this?
That is one thing I wanted to ask. Right, this guy. Do y'all ghost him?
Hey, Mike straight ghosts me though.
You ghosted?
Clean.
Right, yes.
But I respect that though.
So what kind of ghosting do we do?
Guillotine,
Do we hit the end button or do we hit the silent button?
Look,
to
as
let
soon
it
as
ring.
Donovan sees me
Right.
call it just says no.
Right. Because there's a different kind of ghosting. You want them to know you ghosted them by hitting the end button.
What's the side button?
God.
They
Right.
gotta go,
Yeah,
this-
that's it.
I think it just stops the ring.
It
Yeah,
stops
I
the
just-
ring.
I
They
want
think it's
this
still
noise
ringing.
to stop.
So
And I
you can-
associate it with it.
Right.
Look, he comes. Donovan comes, close the bedroom door. Tweaks like, "What are you doing?" He's calling.
Right.
I
Just
have
let
his
it sit
special,
for a minute.
his special ringtone is Norm. No,
Right, never.
So I know not to pick it up. This cat has been to my house.
Right.
So he can shut up about all this.
Right. Thank you.
Shut up.
Still, he's been to my house too, and that's not really something to brag about either.
And I tell you to shut up at
right,
your house.
I know, and I ghost you every time. Every time.
And you won't ghost me on this show. I
No.
keep trying to get rid of you. You keep
Yeah.
showing up.
Yeah. Well,
So-
no, that was my question. It's going to lead into some other things.
We're at
but
the top
I
of the
think
hour,
we're-
brother.
I
You ain't
know
got much time left.
I'm saying that was a better ending than my situation. Of the
Well, we're
sports
not
segment.
in it. We're going over, man. This is Donovan and Mike.
Right,
What do you
I know.
mean?
Listen, I'm
We
trying to
don't
be polite.
stick to
I'm
an
trying to
hour.
be responsible and
These
respect.
These are the guest
men,
hosts
these-
of guest hosts.
I'm trying to respect these men and their time.
They're even better than
Oh, we're fine.
They're even
Yeah,
better
we're
than
fine.
the G hosts.
Who's coming in next? Energy in motion?
No.
Look at him tagging the
Fifty
shows.
Shades, again,
He's tagging the shows.
Dallas.
50
No.
Shades with Jay?
Yeah,
Right.
he's tagging the shows.
Teachers
These
talk.
guys are professionals.
Right.
You can learn a thing or two, man.
Right. Like letting them talk and not
Look
talking
at
over.
these guys.
That would
Yeah,
work too.
yeah.
Right.
No,
that-
hey, you must don't listen to the ticket.
Right. I guess not.
That's your problem.
Right. Yeah, we're like drinking and talking.
Hey,
Good job.
yeah, come on, man. We got.
Well, no, I mean, I was saying about the
the
sports, so I was going to have sports trivia.
All right, let's
we're
do it.
going to have a whole show about
Let's do
a
it.
whole
Let's do
game
it,
show.
man.
We're both
You know.
very good. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We're going to do great.
We're
That's
both
it.
very competitive.
Stop
We
asking
hate
for
to
so
lose.
much permission. You got the permission slip. I signed it
I was
for
about
you.
to talk.
Go
when you
ahead and
started
go.
talking. I don't know if you.
Good grief.
Is there an off switch for you? or-
No, is there a leave switch or fire switch? I'm waiting to push it.
You got to pay me. You got to pay me to fire me.
Check the back of his headband. There may be an off switch.
Right. We may
Mike,
find
don't,
a button.
Mike, don't get him
Like,
fired already, Mike. Do not get him fired already. Right. You guys can say that. He doesn't.
Like Marcellus Wallace in what's that? We're going to shoot it back and forth. Right.
Band-Aid
That's where he
protecting
puts
the off switch.
Right.
Come on, Skip.
It was just general sports questions. So
That's right.
I guess my first question is, what coach played goalie for his team in the Stanley Cup Finals? We're talking.
Let's do that.
Stangarisharich.
Let's do that hockey.
I thought that. Okay, let's do it. Right.
That's my official answer.
Right.
My official answer is dollar propaganda.
All right.
That's who did it.
So let's go with
who was
something easier. Lester Patrick.
No,
Come on,
you would have given me a million guesses.
Well, that's the premise. That's the premise. Right.
I would have had to give that
Okay.
girl $20.
Yeah. You said these are easy.
This one's easy.
Okay.
Which Korean sport translates to the way of the foot and the fist?
Soccer.
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo.
That makes sense.
Ding, ding, ding.
Why did you have to do the move?
I know.
I didn't. I was just
thought
answering.
I thought you were MMA, so I was like, I was
thumbs
gonna
up.
move and
Yeah,
say
no,
that there
that's-
was
That's racist.
That's
Right.
a good one, Mike.
right. This one's an easy one. All Major League Baseball teams stopped using number 42 to honor what player?
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson. That's easy.
I knew that too.
Right.
Jackie Robinson. Let's all
That's all
have a
salute.
drink.
That's
Right.
salute.
It's a salute.
Just
Absolutely.
an idea I had.
Absolutely.
That's right.
42.
What country won the first soccer World Cup in 1930?
Japan.
Nope.
I feel like that's a bad guess.
France.
No.
That's a decent guess.
That's a decent
Probably
guess. And Mike, bringing us up?
30. I would say England.
That's a good
Close.
guess.
Very close. Uruguay.
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 That's not close to
That's
England.
not close. I was trying to be nice, but it's all
Thank
good.
you.
This is the last sports question because it's easy. Which Olympian has the most medals in history with 28?
Phelps.
Phelps.
It is
Michael
Phelps,
Phelps.
sure
Michael
is.
Phelps.
Yeah.
Which city
28.
was the original home to the Patriots?
Foxborough? That's
Which
No, that's the home now.
City. Which city?
I'm going to the Patriots.
Yeah.
No,
Boston.
Boston. Absolutely.
Wait, like their home stadium?
The original city
Was Boston.
The original
They were
home.
the Boston
The
Patriots.
Boston Patriots before they were.
Yeah,
the,
Mike. Don't you work at a
Flynn.
sports?
I'm just saying Flynn.
Hey, are you
I'll
cash?
check the zip. I'll check the zip code of that stadium when I get home. Maybe.
Right.
I'm already mad.
Where's Mike? He must be
Yeah, I
cash.
know.
Music.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Here we go.
Good.
This for LA. Who was awarded the first official gold record?
Michael Jackson.
The official gold record.
Marvin Gaye.
Close. Really?
Marvin
really?
Lewis.
As white as you can be.
You think Marvin Lewis is like?
I misunderstood.
Hey, what's this?
I'm a coach.
I misunderstood the close.
And right. As white as can be, Perry Como.
Oh wow.
Como.
Como got the first gold
Como got the
record?
first official gold record.
Do we know what song it was?
No, I do not have that.
Oh, good job
I
on the
think
research.
because I think all of those older artists sung "It's Not Unusual to Be Loved by You."
Oh yeah.
Right.
Right.
Who sung that? Perry Como.
Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna. Rick Roll?
Yeah,
don't
that's
Rick
my
roll
joint.
us.
That's my
Rick
joint.
Roll. Last two.
All
By
right.
what name is English songwriter Gordon Matthew Thomas Sumner better known?
Gordon
Matthew Thomas Sumner better
I
known.
know this.
Really, really popular.
Babyface.
I
Evans.
think. Well,
Think white.
no, it's not. I'm gonna say Elton John, but it's not.
No, it wasn't
It's close
Gordon.
though.
Nope. It's close. Very.
Say it all again.
By what name is English songwriter Gordon Matthew Thomas Sumner better known?
It's
John
like
Lennon.
Elton John.
So
It's-
is
it's
it
in the-
McCartney or
No.
Okay,
No,
not
John
not in that
Lennon.
vein, but
Sonny
but,
Ono.
like mega, like on YouTube
Yeah, like-
level.
Oh, Lil Dicky.
Say Bono.
Little bit.
I'm gonna turn the off switch.
yeah, right.
I'm gonna reach around the head.
Right.
Can we have first initial?
Yeah, S.
Sting.
Sting. Right.
There you go.
Right. Last question for my black people in the room, and, which,
give
which,
me
which
first.
includes
Hey,
you, Mike,
Mr.
because
Oak
you're
Cliff.
from Oak Cliff.
Mr. Oak.
Mr.
Oak Cliff, right. In 1982, was the first female singer placed in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, Diana Ross.
Aretha
Tina
Franklin,
Turner.
Aretha Franklin.
Oh.
The goddess, the queen, the
the
diva,
most distinguishable voice
Right.
in music history.
dynamic.
She just belts out some of those tunes that gives you goosebumps to this day.
Yep.
I can't remember what song I was. I'm not gonna sing it, but it goes, "Ain't no way, ain't no way." And I heard that the other day, and it floored me still. Like, I love music, and I love listening to old school music, and her voice is just impeccable. Now, if you have time for a quick story, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
How long is it?
It's 700 minutes long. Well,
Hey, this is
gotta
my
fill
show.
up
You can
drinks.
do it.
I work with a guy at the Bone, and he said he had a friend that ran a limo service, and Aretha Franklin flew into town, into Dallas, got in the limo, and the first place she wanted to go, number one, Burger King.
Burger King.
Burger King?
Burger King.
Nice.
Not even Whataburger.
Yeah, Aretha was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I need a couple Whoppers,
Not a couple things.
With cheese.
Hey, double cheese."
Yeah.
Double cheese.
Google her young.
The Impossible Whopper.
The Impossible
I've had that.
Whopper.
Have you guys
That's
had
the
that?
meatless burger.
Yeah,
right?
she was married to Glenn Thurman.
Oh, really?
Colonel Taylor from Different World.
Different world.
Yeah, they were married.
Absolutely.
Boy, I think he was a. I don't. You know what? I don't want to put it.
Change subject. If you catch me on a good night drinking enough of this Jameson, you'll catch me singing "Natural Woman" by Aretha Franklin.
I don't
yeah?
doubt it.
Yeah. Let's
Good
knock it
night,
up.
bad night, any night. I don't
That
doubt
is a
it.
great tune.
Wednesday night. I don't doubt that you would, sir.
You know what?
At
It's
all.
a unisex name, a unisex song for me.
Oh yeah,
Listen,
I'm
I don't
every
care.
woman. There's songs
Natural
like
woman.
that. Natural woman.
Don't
Songs
care.
like that
Listen,
are unisex.
just saying.
You're right. Yeah, good.
I'm
yeah,
secure
yeah.
in my man
and womanhood.
In
right,
my
exactly.
manhood.
You do.
That you would never think that anyone can pull that off the
Right.
way she did.
That
I mean,
she
just
just
every time she put her voice to a song, it's automatically hers and no one else's.
Yeah.
Love Aretha. We did a segment, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
When she passed, it was on the show, and we did the segment, and I'm like, I was getting goosebumpy, man, just talking about it and playing some of the tunes and all that. She was a treasure, man.
Right on.
Is that your favorite genre of music?
Yes, that and old school rap. Like, I don't do any of the new stuff because that's
How early?
old.
How late do you go? 2000.
Maybe a little bit before. I'm a Houdini, LL Cool J.
Okay. Okay.
Cool Mo D
Grandmaster
type of
Flash,
guy.
Grandmaster
Yeah,
Cass.
kind of that. And then you
Okay.
have the soul music with Aretha, and I love Parliament Funkadelic. Every time they come to town, I'm here.
Right.
It's that's my stuff,
That's
man.
your stuff?
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Mike, I
Mike?
understand you're a fan of what's the group?
Flannel.
We were talking about Smashing Pumpkins a minute ago, so
Of
yeah.
course I like
absolutely.
Smash. I'm pretty
I know you
broad,
like
man.
Tony, and
Yeah, dude. I like. We had Spinderella on the show, and I was in love with Spinderella,
Well,
like everyone
We
else.
were all in love with.
We're gonna have to fight because that's my
That's it,
woman.
yeah,
so.
Do you have is that your pass?
I have a couple that I've had the fortune to meet, actually.
Listen.
So I
Okay.
was always
Oh,
in love with
boy.
Spinderella, seriously.
Right.
And I met her. She's been on the show a couple of times, and I actually have her phone number, but
Listen.
we're not bragging.
Right.
And,
Speak on it, kid.
not name dropping.
Speak on
Not
it.
name dropping.
But my first ever celebrity crush, seriously, was Thelma Hopkins from Give Me a Break.
Give Me a Break.
Bosom Buddies
yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
And I've gotten to know her, not even just meet her. I've gotten to know her, which is kind of cool because 13-year-old Donovan freaks the hell out every
Really?
time that. Boy, should I say this?
Come on, please.
I should
Oh,
not
please.
say this.
Exclusive.
We're after the top of the hour.
Yeah.
We're not even on the air.
You know what? I'll say it.
Family's going to bed.
So I have gotten to know her.
Yes.
And one evening, like real late, she drunk called me.
Twiggy, go to bed.
Seriously.
Twiggy, go to bed.
Right.
She was in DC.
Okay.
So it was an hour ahead. So it was 11:30 Dallas time, 12:30 DC, and she was at a party and drunk called me. There
you go.
And I was like, "Hey, you trying to talk generic? Hey,
Right.
how are you?
Loud and generic. Right? Yeah, I'm
How's
good.
things?
Yeah.
How's Jesus? Yeah.
Issues were.
Okay, that will be the first question I will always ask when
somebody-
I'm ever drunk down again. How's Jesus?
Right.
Hey,
Wait, that's the greatest question
Absolutely.
ever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's one of the advantages of this gig. You get to meet some cool people. Like, we're really cool with Kid from Kid Play. And that's
Yes.
like,
you wouldn't know.
it's,
Right.
it's 13, 14-year-old Donovan is going nuts because, like, that's my guy.
Yeah.
That's my dude.
Yeah.
So it's
Will he do
really
the dance
weird.
with you? Will he do the dance with you?
I don't even ask.
Good
He
job.
gets asked so much.
I'm sure.
I have not asked that once.
You're trying to
and
stay
I
in the
will-
cool
I
friend
will
zone.
refuse
You're trying to stay in the cool friend zone.
Trying to stay in
So
the
he
friend zone with a
sees my
dude.
plight.
Right.
Go
we appreciate your candor. I do. I don't know if it's because you thought that because our show is so small that nobody would hear it. So
You know what?
Right.
I get a couple belts. I'll
Listen,
say anything.
absolutely.
And you know what? If I'm around him, I'll
Right.
say
Is that
anything.
what it
So
is? Is that more of the roller
comforting.
coaster? Right. Yeah.
Very
everything is
comforting.
always Sirois' fault.
Because you got a backup. You
Yes.
got a backup.
Donovan, I need you to go ahead and tell everybody about the Atlas.
Oh yes,
we
yes,
need
please,
information
thank
on that,
you.
please.
It's a domino tournament that I'm hosting.
And I know you're
First time.
interested in radio medium. You can actually look in that camera straight ahead and let us know.
Yeah, I don't do well.
You don't do that. Okay. All right.
No, I will. No,
Yeah,
I'm always
I'm a
looking down.
radio
looking
guy.
away.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care. But no, it's the domino tournament that I'm having August 30th and August 31st at Red Bird Mall.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It benefits At Last. At Last is a charity. It's a boarding experience. It's being built like right behind South Oak Cliff High School. It's in my neighborhood. And what it does, it allows the kids who have tons of responsibilities at home, single parents and all that, they get to stay at the dorm at Last Sunday through Friday. So they can get their work done. They get meals. They provided everything they need. They go home on the weekend. They come back Sunday through Thursday. So that is, they already broke ground. Okay. That is being built. So this is what this benefits.
Awesome.
But it's Friday and Saturday, man. We're going to have a good time.
Dominoes.
Yes.
Now, are you the domino king of?
I don't consider myself the king, but I play often and I love it. And I'm not going to play in this tournament because it feels weird.
He's
that,
advanced himself to the finals.
Right,
of the
exactly.
tournament.
I'm,
He's like, we'll play the champion.
I'm going to actually play the team that wins.
So
I'm gonna have
you're going to play me and
I got
Nathan
3 buys.
because
three
me,
three buys
me
at
and-
the end. Right.
He just,
I'm there.
because me and Nathan were going to be in
speed
that
past
tournament.
himself.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to be in the tournament.
We're going to be in the tournament.
Sure.
So it's
So,
Friday
Mr.
and Saturday. Friday is going to be an evening of, we may have a couple church choirs out there, maybe karaoke, maybe a cappella competition and all that. Saturday is actually the domino tournament from noon to 4:30.
Okay.
I'm really excited. I'm nervous at the same time because it's the first time I've had my name on a charity event like this.
Really?
I know Sirois has done a couple of Sirois shootouts, and it's awesome. It's a ton of work.
Yeah.
And he didn't warn me about all that. But we're trying to get everything together, but we're raffling off a car.
Okay.
If you go to theticket.com, you can buy a ticket for $100. We're only selling 1,310, so you'll have a good chance to win a 2020 Chevy Equinox from Vandergrift Chevrolet. So they're providing the vehicle that we're going to raffle off, and we'll have some other items to auction off throughout the week. I think we're going to have a Luka signed shoes or whatever to auction off,
Really?
and a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar signed jersey and all that. So we're just trying to raise money for At Last. So it's a charity. Thank you. It's a charity that I really do believe in. That's going to do some good for kids that's in my neighborhood. My parents still live in the same house I grew up in.
Really?
So, it's in the hood. It's right
roots.
there.
Yeah,
so, I'm really excited about this. So it should be fun.
How do you sign up for the domino tournament? Is it with the raffle or they're separate? Or?
No.
Okay.
The raffle is separate. We're going to limit the competitive bracket to 32 teams.
Okay.
So it can go swiftly.
Is there a playoff for that to be?
No, it's double elimination. You play 2 games or 3. 2 out of 3, you move on. Not, you lose. So you're guaranteed at least 2 games. And we're going to have the sign up out at Redbird Mall for the day of the tournament.
Gotcha.
But if you want to get a team, just let me know. I know somebody that can get you.
Somebody knows somebody.
His whole name is on this event.
It's not Donnie.
yeah,
It's not Do.
His entire name is on this
Not
one.
D.
It's not D.
Pull some strings.
It's the guy that is the D in the.
Donovan, right.
Oh yeah,
It's
exactly.
a fundraiser, so it's $50 a person to play in the competitive bracket. But
Okay.
if you want to come out there and just play for fun, that's $25 a person, so we can raise money for At Last. So it's gonna be fun, man. I am super excited.
Right.
I'm super nervous, but my buddy's gonna be at my buddy Mike's gonna be
Yeah.
out there
I
Saturday.
I was about to say, are you playing as well?
I'm not playing. I don't know how to play domino.
He asked me today
That's
if he
shocking.
played.
He's
with
there
me,
for
but
autographs,
but
Mr. O'Cliff.
Right,
Everybody
right,
has to-
right.
That's what he's gonna sign.
Picture
Mr.
of me with
O'Cliff.
a thumb.
Thumbs up to the side. That is the most non-committal. That is the most. Am I happy?
Hey, right.
I'm not sure.
Well, I would like to thank
My tens.
my boys,
$5 a piece, by the way.
Donovan and Mike.
$20 a piece.
20 bucks a piece.
Speaking of $5 a piece, you can get these headbands. He's got a box in his trunk. About 200 of these
Different
headbands.
colors.
Exactly.
They're all scented. They're all
Right.
scented. Yeah.
Kids love them. Just for the kids.
Just buy one.
Yeah.
The kids love them.
Right.
Just for the kids. Thank you, Donovan. thank you, Mike, guys, for coming out, man. Y'all
Hell yeah.
really made
Hey,
it.
thanks for having us out, man. We
Absolutely.
really
Appreciate
appreciate
it.
it.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Kicking this
It
month
was
off
an
right.
honor.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely was an honor. You have made room for the show that was actually entertaining that I couldn't hold down by myself because, as you see, I am troubled by co-host issues, and I thank you,
You know,
guys
you
so
get tired
much
of
We had such a
for
nice
helping
ending.
out. You know,
Right.
That's such a nice ending.
Until it opened its mouth, and then all of that came out.
I think the
right.
headband is a little too tight.
Tight, right.
That's all it is.
You see, yeah, it's making his hair turn blonde, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
and that's exactly.
The hair was black when we started.
And now it just
losing all
So you
circulation.
pop a pimple, it gets white.
I'm glad none of the bald guys know product placement, okay? Because none of these guys can wear it,
Right.
All
okay?
the pineapple is going to the top.
And his neck's getting shorter.
My neck is
Absolutely.
getting short.
Hashtag no next.
Excuse me.
Hashtag house
Thank
Jesus.
you all for tuning in. As always, the show is on YouTube. No, I'm right 100. Send all your comments and questions. No, I'm right 100 at Gmail. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to our pages. No, I'm right. Donovan and Mike. Thank you guys for showing up. If you want to get comments for them, go to theticket.com as far as an at last. It's your boy LA. Once again, signing off. And I'm always right.
No, I'm right. Knuckles, bro.